Welcome back to another episode of Up the Score Show. In today's episode, we're gonna be doing our AFC South predictions. But before we do that, y'all already know we're gonna be doing a draft, and we're gonna have to spin the wheel, decide the order of our draft. Um, haven't pulled this up by the way, which is crazy on my part. But man, this is gonna be a division where you need certain players to be a certain place because this division, out of all of them, I ain't gonna lie, man, I don't want to say suck, but it's the worst one. It's the worst one of them all. What division is worse than this?
NFC South.
NFC South.
Both the South suck, bro. I mean, both the South suck. Like
Yeah,
realistically, they
bro.
both.
Dang,
There
dang,
should
bro.
like realistically there should only be. I mean, the NFC South at least got like two like kind of competitive teams in the Falcons and the Bucks.
Yeah.
This one just you just got the Texans. That's it.
Yeah, bro, that'd be my problem with it too. But let's see who get the first pick in the draft, and it will be me. Um, is that a good or bad thing?
It just depends what you get.
Yeah, it depends what team I get, man. Because now we're gonna let the spin the wheel decide what team I get to pick with. And I mean, nah, this was a good thing. Jonathan Taylor is clearly the best running back in this division. I'll be adding Jonathan Taylor to my team.
Easy. Huh. Um. Give me probably gonna be the best tight end out of the whole everybody. Give me the Tyler Warner.
Okay, no, I like that. I like that. I didn't think about that. Smart. Uh, okay. Let me. Let me. Mm, wow. Let me get a chick.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Come on, stop. Thank you. Um, fuck it. I'll just take Strat here. Fuck it. That's the
Yeah.
best QB out of everybody.
Yeah,
Might as
bro.
well.
Yeah, you got to. You literally just if you can get CJ Stroud, you take CJ Stroud. All right, then yeah, this is the second best pick at that point. Let me get Trevor Lawrence. Or
Do I do it? Do I do it? Do I do it? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go with the safe pick here. Give me the Texans defense. I mean, it's not really safe, but I mean, it's safe. Because all the defenses suck. So
whew, let me get Nico Collins.
was it? I mean, I had like I was thinking, but I was like, fuck it, give me the Texans defense. Start right there. Give me Joe Mixon. Three Texans picking a row for me. Shit, I'll tell you. For you too? Oh, come on. I mean, you got options here with wide receiver.
Nah, I'm going with the Colts defense.
All I need is stop. Thank you, Brian Thomas Jr. I won already. It's
Yeah,
over.
that's what. No, but check me out. When I kind of like stuttered, that's why I stuttered. I wanted to take Brian Thomas when I said Trevor because what came back to me, bro. So I'm gonna take Michael Pittman Jr. now.
Then give me Tank Up.
I mean, if you're gonna draft nothing but the Texans, yeah, you're gonna beat me, bro. We talked about how we have rebuilding teams and we got nothing but the Texans. It's all
I
right,
got I got the whole Texans team besides
Nico.
Tyler Warren and Brian Thomas. That's it.
Dude, like you literally got the Texans roster, and yeah, you got me at that point. I should have drafted Brian Thomas, but at the same time, I didn't get the Jaguars to roll again. So like, I would have had like a rookie quarterback. I mean, you probably won that draft, man. You probably won that draft, man. You rolled the Texans the whole time. You got it, man.
I won that shit. Thank you.
Yes,
God
sir.
damn.
Yes, sir. Hold on. Let's do another spin the wheel to decide what team we talk about first. I kind of forgot that's how we do it. Should have not closed this, but man, if we talk about the Texans first, there's gonna be nothing else to talk about this episode. All right, so yes, let's talk about the Colts. Thank you. Spin the wheel. Um, dude, what do they do at quarterback?
Oh man,
I don't. Daniel Jones. Look,
he's the best.
when
Jones, right?
yeah, look, check me out. When Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley played together, Daniel Jones had like a 10-3 record. Like I'm gonna search it up real quick before I lie online. But Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley, the problem with them on the Giants is they were never healthy at the same time. And but when they were, Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley record um together. It's not gonna be a bad record, man. Like I just know it. But I can't find it right now.
I
But
mean, Daniel Jones is in a better situation if you really think about it. I mean,
heck yeah.
obviously, Saquon is a better running back than Jonathan Taylor, in my opinion. But obviously, I mean, it's not even my opinion. I think hopefully it's everybody's opinion. But better you're going into a better offensive line. You got better wide receivers. Yeah, you got better weapons. You got a better offensive line. Defense is a little. Yeah, no, defense isn't. I mean, it's kind of like the same thing that you had in Giants when Daniel Jones is kind of playing and stuff. So I mean, but still, I mean, I think you start AR first, see what happens. You start him for like the first 3 weeks. If you 1-2 by then and you're struggling, I'd say put in Daniel Jones, see what he could do. Um, Yeah, I mean that's really it about this team. I don't even want to talk about this team too much. I mean, they lost their center, they lost their right guard, and Ryan Kelly, Will Fries. They both went to Minnesota. Those are big holes to fill. Pause. Um, shit, man. Defense. Their defense is old, bro. Defense is just fucking old. I mean, they got Tre'Davious Ward. They got Cam Bynum. Zaire Franklin's getting up there. Laitu Latu, hopefully we could see a little bit more this season from him. Kwity Paye, I think, is the end of his contract, so he might be trying to get that extension. Grover Stewart's a little older. Forrest Buckner's older. Kenny Moore's older too. I mean, you got a lot of vets on this defense, man. I mean, the defense could really like if they do their thing, they could be like top 15, top 20 defense, which isn't like necessarily like the worst thing in the world, but
Yeah, I agree with you. With the quarterback competition at this current moment as we stand, you said if Anthony Richardson plays good, I think no matter what, Anthony Richardson should start playing
yeah,
good or not because it's going to give you a better chance at pick one. Thing is, can he stay healthy? He's hurt as we speak. You know, like as we speaking, he's hurt. He's hurt his throwing shoulder. That's the worst injury he could get, and he
yeah,
keep hurting it. Daniel Jones also plays a similar style of football. You will somewhat compare them both to Lamar Jackson, even though they're nowhere near as good. But they are scrambling quarterbacks. And one thing about Daniel Jones, bro, he's not that bad, bro. I'm telling you, like he played more of a Kirk Cousins ball, like a fast Kirk Cousins.
yeah.
Um, O line, like you said, even though it's not the best, is better than he's ever had on New York. Like this is a better offensive line than New York currently has, and they lost their center and right guard. You know that
Yeah.
shows you what type of O line Daniel Jones has been playing behind. Um, when he had Malik Neighbors those couple games, those were Malik Neighbors' best games. You know, like that kind of shows you him and Malik Neighbors were having a connection, and Daniel Jones is capable of having that with DJ Giddens, Khalil Herbert, Jonathan Taylor. I think Daniel Jones could win comeback player of the year. Like I think this is the first team we've talked about, and I said somebody could be comeback player of the year. Yeah, Daniel Jones could win that award because did he get hurt at the end of last season? Because we
No,
weren't playing
he
him
went to
anymore.
Minnesota and was playing behind Sam Darnold.
You're right, but they gave Geno Smith the award, so get my
Yeah.
dog. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So like I don't see no. Daniel Jones could literally come, and if this division is competitive, it's because of Daniel Jones and the Colts.
Yeah.
Like
I
if there's somebody to compete with the Texans.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't. I mean, we've been talking about how like Colts been like shit. I mean, but let's see what happens. I mean, AR, I don't know, man.
Bro,
I he's ass, bro. He's
bro.
ass. He's fucking ass.
Who, Daniel Jones?
No, AR.
That's why that's the question I gave you. Like at quarterback, what do they do, man? Like AR-15 need to load up some clips. Like he don't look like he got it, bro. But
Austin Reeves
he,
needs to close some clips. Right?
nah. I thought about Austin Reeves too, though.
Yeah.
He wear number 15.
5.
Oh, AR-5. Okay. I knew he had a 5 on his back, but like 8 touchdowns and 12 interceptions. You need a -5 of that so it could be positive. Literally. Like this guy need to chill out with them interceptions. And one
Like
thing
QBR is fucking terrible too. 47.4 is insane.
I asked for the coach to stop doing, he stop treating him like he Jalen Hurts. Stop giving him these free touchdowns, ruining Jonathan Taylor's stats, man. He keep rushing in for these 1-yard touchdowns. I don't care. I don't care. 6 touchdowns. I don't care. 6 rushing touchdowns. I don't care about that. All of them be like, nah, more fumble. Now he fumbling 7 times, bro. This a bad quarterback. I'm sorry, Colts fans. Like I didn't y'all see. I only clicked on this to see his jersey number, but he showed me the 12 interceptions, the 47 QBR, almost more rushing touchdowns than throwing. And my dog from Florida though, so let me chill.
I mean, everybody knew when he got drafted that he was gonna be he was gonna be a project, bro. I mean, like
Exactly.
we all knew that, right? But like, come on, man. Like, where are we going on year 3 now? He always hurt. He never played a full season yet. Always with his throwing arm it's hurt, bro. I mean,
Yeah. Look,
not
how
more you
many
can do.
games has he played in his career? He hasn't played. He's going to the
He hasn't even
after
played
2 years, a full
full
season.
season.
Yeah. So the project ain't coming to class. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna be hard to pass. Literally, like ain't nothing you can do about that. He's a
Yeah.
project pick, not coming to class, and his throwing shoulders always hurt. Like that. That's why I'm telling you, Daniel Jones is gonna steal this job, man. Like
At
it's
some
going.
point, yeah. I agree.
Like, I'm very confident in that. I want to see how Daniel Jones played. He had the same touchdowns, less interceptions. I mean, yeah, we comparing.
I think he had less games though.
Let's see,
Last
because
season, AR had 11.
he had 10. We comparing a fish to a frog, but like
Yeah. But
we living out of water, so you want the frog, man. Like that's just what it come down to,
I
bro.
mean, shit. I mean, look what happened with Sam Darnold. Look what happened. He revitalized his career.
Exactly.
Look what
No,
happened
Daniel
with
Jones
Geno
really could
Smith.
do
He
that.
revitalized his career. I think we're at this point of time in the NFL where quarterbacks that were supposed to be good, that got drafted high in previous drafts, are just coming out of nowhere, just coming on good situations and proving themselves to be good quarterbacks. So
what it is that they are professional quarterbacks. At like when they get older, they like 28 years old now,
Yeah,
and they understand plays more. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like when you really at the sideline, you doing this every day. Daniel Jones like 28. This is in the NBA. This is your prime. It's almost the same in the league. Also, like Anthony Richardson at 23, like we said, he a project. And I think the Colts were willing to wait until he's 28. Like I think that's what the plan was, but he just keep getting hurt. Like that's what I'm saying. Anthony Richardson should start. They want him to start. They don't. If I'm them, I don't care if we 0-17. I want Daniel Jones to never touch the field so we could get pick one. But if
yeah.
Anthony Richardson is hurt, we gonna kind of like trip into being a somewhat competitive team. And like Daniel Jones gonna win like 7 games, give us pick 15, and now we gotta run it back. And
Exactly.
that's exactly why I'm done talking about this team.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Schedule fine.
Yeah, we should have looked at their schedule, but no, 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 no. Let me not do the fans a disservice. Let's look at their schedule like we about to do for every other team. Um, Colts. I wonder how many games we have them winning for sure. Because if I had to guess off the top of my head, it's like a 6-win, 7-win team. They always find a way to win games. Week 1 against the Dolphins. You got the Colts or the Dolphins?
Dolphins.
Full or half?
Nah, that's a fool right there, bro.
That's a half. Come on, man.
All right, fuck it, whatever. I'll give them a half. They're full loss against Denver, though.
I'm cool with that.
That's a half because that's a
Yeah.
division.
So one win. This is a loss.
Yeah, that's a loss. That's a full.
One
That's a
and a
half.
half. 2.
Yeah, they're not being no two and
Yeah,
a half.
anyone could beat the Chargers. They don't have run defense, and they have Jonathan Taylor on the run game. 2.5.
All right, 3 with Titans.
Yeah,
They're not being Pittsburgh.
I could hear that.
Atlanta.
3.5.
All
Three and a
right,
half going in.
I'll give them benefit of the doubt.
Yeah,
Not
three
being
and a half.
the
This is a division game, bro. But
Chiefs.
this not gonna be. This not gonna be the. We'll give them 7-8 week 18.
No. We'll give them this one because Houston, they're away. Houston.
So how many is that? 4.5.
Yeah, somewhat. Yeah, 4.5,
Okay. 5.
5. Not being Seattle.
They could.
I don't see it.
They could.
Nah. I'm not giving that one.
Seattle. What do you think? We had Seattle finishing 4th in their division, Nick. Like, yeah, we had. I don't know what you think Seattle is. This is 5.5, bro.
They're secondary, and if they are in, then that scares me. So no.
Yeah, no, it's cool, but like, imagine Sam Darnold still being good week 15 of next season. That would be crazy. This is 5.5, man.
All right, they're not being 49ers.
Nah,
Half
6.5,
and then full out against
7. So like it's like a 7-9 win team. 7-9, like Coach.
Yeah, I mean,
Are
they had like 7 wins last season too. So
exactly. So like only thing this is a team that like they just need a quarterback. Literally, like this is kind of where the Broncos were when y'all were trying to get Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
I kind of think that's where the Colts at, but their defense is aging as it goes. But as long as you keep the same defensive coordinators and stuff that are doing a fine job, they'll find more talent as you get a quarterback. But let's see which division or which team we're going to do.
No, we should just do the Titans. You're on the Titans. Let's just do the Titans.
Fire. Too late. We just talked about the Colts. Yep, time to go to the Jags because they some ass. I don't know about the Jags, man. But as I looked at the roster, it's not the worst thing. Trevor Lawrence, can you please stay healthy? Travis Etienne, you suck. Brian Thomas, you are the next upcoming him. Travis Hunter at wide receiver, it's like I gotta see it, but I think you're an elite corner. Like I think if Travis Hunter plays corner, him and Tyson Campbell are the top 3 corner duo in the NFL week 1. But they just gonna throw him at wide receiver instead and just
No,
you
I can
know,
throw him at wide receiver and corner, bro.
bro. I gotta look like I said. If he's starting at wide receiver, I just gotta see it. I don't know what I'm about to see. I'm about to see bullshit, but I'll be happy. I'll be entertained. Um,
My whole thing with Travis Hunter is if he keeps on getting hurt, like I'll give him like 2-3 years, and if he keeps on getting hurt and can't play at least like 14, 15 games in at least one of those seasons in one of those 3 seasons. Nah. Let's make it more realistic. Like 10 to 11 games. At least 10 to 11 games in one of those seasons. Then yeah, I'm gonna be like, yo, like you either pick one position or you're getting traded.
I don't know, man. Look. I don't think it's really up to him at all. Really, do you think Travis Hunter's demanding to start at wide receiver, or do you think that the team?
Yes, that's literally what he said. He's like, I'm not playing on your team unless I'm playing both positions. That's literally what he said.
No, exactly. No, he could play both, but does he need to start at wide receiver?
No, I think they
my
have him starting at wide receiver right now is because the wide receiver depth chart is so fucking ass that they have him.
Yeah, and that's a problem with your franchise player. I mean, they traded up for him. He went at pick 2. That's your franchise player, and you're almost setting him up for failure. You're first of all, you're starting it by putting him at the wrong position. I think he is capable of being a wide receiver, but I would only do it on third downs. I think Travis Hunter should be a wide receiver 3.
Yeah,
like
third
like
down situations, like where you need
exactly,
to pass
bro. Look, Brian Thomas is so good that he could do it all. This team should get an outside receiver, but I kind of think that's what they're doing with Diami Brown in North Carolina, bro. He caught the most goal balls in history. I think, like, that might be wrong, but like that season, no matter what, Diami Brown caught the most goal balls at North Carolina. So Brian Thomas being able to, play around with him in the slot on downs where Travis Hunter isn't there is there, but they're putting a lot of trust in Diami Brown. I'd get another outside receiver instead of Diami Brown. Um, it's not terrible because that Diami Brown aspect of it, but if they get another wide receiver, then they're where they should be. Honestly, I lied. Travis Hunter shouldn't be a wide receiver 3. He should be a wide receiver 4 on your depth chart, but like you play him every third down, and then just stick him out at corner. Like he is an elite corner, Nick. This is the most jiggy, elusive guy I've seen in a while, bro. Now he nice with it. I see why everybody like so hyped on him, but I'm excited as the NFL season coming that he's finally gonna play. This O line though sucks. Bad O line.
Absolutely terrible.
Yeah, bad O line. What about their defense? What do you think about their defense? Or what do you think about their D line?
Their D line not terrible. I mean,
yeah.
I mean Josh Hines Allen, he's probably one of the best pass rushers and like top 10 pass rushers in the NFL right now.
Yeah. Trayvon
Walker's been making steps every single season since he's been
10.5 sacks last year is not bad at all. And then like Jaguars fans could tell themselves now, since Aiden Hutchinson got like hurt, like if he doesn't come back, they could like lie to themselves and say this was the right pick,
Yeah.
Nah. He's coming together. And you got Eric Armstead.
I mean, he dog shit right now. I mean, I don't think he did that well last season.
Oh wow, but
he did terrible.
You know what? I ain't watched that much Jaguars games. This man is 31 years old now. Okay.
Yeah.
Linebacker is nice.
Yeah, linebacker Devin Lloyd. I can't say his name.
Yeah. Devin Lloyd. He popped out early, great, but he's been kind of somewhat hurt. But this Jack Kaiser guy out of Notre Dame, I believe, is really good too. And even Ventrell Miller. They got 4 good linebackers. Like they low-key got a little bit too much depth there. They should have like had them a D tackle or something.
Yeah, man. Darnell Savage. They got Jordan Lewis.
Dude,
Yeah, I
if
mean,
Travis Hunter is sticked out at like you see how he's listed at corner,
yeah,
that's how he should be at wide receiver. Like no, no,
yeah,
no,
like
no.
a second option, not a starter.
Yeah, bro. He should be a second option at wide receiver. Oh yeah, you're right. I never looked at the depth charts like that. I always look okay. Yeah, exactly, bro. He should not be starting at wide receiver. He should be second at wide receiver. No,
Yeah,
it's crazy, bro. No. But like he's talented enough to do it. I just think he's best at corner. No matter how good he is at wide receiver, whatever, however good y'all think he is. Y'all think he a 99 overall wide receiver. I think he a 100 overall corner. Like tight. That's just what it is. But Jabbar Muhammad, wow, great pick up from the Jaguars. When did they get him? Um, was he undrafted? If Jabbar Muhammad went undrafted out of Oregon, that's a steal. He's going to be a great nickelback. He allowed almost the lowest passer rating on him, and he gets thrown at a good amount. I don't remember him getting drafted though, because I was waiting on his name being called draft night. But whenever
yeah.
the Jaguars picked him, he didn't.
Nah, I don't think so. Nah, because it
Yeah,
was dead on there. He's undrafted.
yeah. I was shocked when he didn't go drafted. But wow, this is great. This is great. The Jaguars, Nick. Okay. We had a coach win 7 games. I want to see. I want to see what I think about the Jaguars. I might be like, I don't know how. Trevor Lawrence did get hurt too. Before we go on to their schedule, I want to see how many games did Trevor Lawrence play in this 4-win season. He played 10. Okay, so they were 4-6 with Trevor. Okay.
Nah, I think they might have won 1 or 2 at Mac.
Oh wait, you're right. No, you're literally right. No, Mac Jones came in and no. I did bad math. I did fan math. I did I did fan math. You're right. All right, let's go on with the schedule. Carolina Panthers week 1. Is that like a real win or
That's a
50
half.
50?
That's 50.
Yeah, I agree. That's half a win.
Lost
Bang.
against Bengals, lost against Texans, lost against 49ers, lost against Chiefs. That's like 4 losses in a row.
I'm giving everyone half against the Bengals. I'm sorry, Nick. I agree with the Texans, the 49ers, and Chiefs. Anyone can beat the Bengals. Anyone. That's their problem. They could beat anyone, and anyone could beat them, and that's their problem. So that's 1 win until Seattle. And Seattle, is that not a half against Seattle? I don't think they beat them, but there's a chance.
For the fuck of it, I'll give them a half.
Yeah, 1.5. Rams, yeah. 2 games against the Raiders. Oh, we can give them 2.5 against the Texans. There's a chance that they don't get swept.
Yeah, there is.
I'm giving them at least a half to the Chargers after what they did to them in the playoffs for the rest of my life. So 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6. So what? 6 to 8 win team. Wow. 6 to 8 win team. So about where I thought about them. I don't know, dude. Do they have a higher upside than this? Nick, if this team made the playoffs, do you think they can make noise? Because if they made the playoffs, that means Travis Hunter is working out. The O-line did good enough, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. With Jabbar Muhammad, they really could just put Travis Hunter at wide receiver. Wow.
At most, this is a 6-7-1 team. At most.
Oh yeah. If they were to make a move, where should it be? I think defensive tackle.
Defensive tackle or offensive line?
Offensive line, I don't think you could save it for this year. Offensive line, that's something I'm saving all my money for in the offseason. And I am blitzing a defensive tackle because next to Emmanuel Ogbah, who's a really good run defender, if they just got like a Vita Vea on this D line, I ain't saying that's what's gonna happen, but like you know what I mean. This could actually be the best front 7 in the league after that, and they have something they could like go into playoff games with. But
Yeah.
currently, they don't. Like they have a chance though with Travis, but
Their
we'll
defense
see.
will. Yeah, all they really need to do is build up, get like one more trench piece on defense. Maybe get like one more corner,
Yeah.
one more solid corner, and then build up the offensive line, and then you got yourself a team right there.
Yeah, it ain't even that. You got yourself a trio. If Travis, Trevor, and Brian could help each other become blue chip players, you know, you could build around that.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll just see what goes on after that. Next team we got to talk about, or yeah, next team. We're gonna do the spin the wheel for the one last time, and then the next team is just gonna be decided by fate. Hopefully, we do the Texans last because that's the only team we could talk about, and that's exactly why you saved the best for last. Um, oh wait, I didn't even let the thing finish, bro. I ain't even let it finish, bro. Ain't no point of doing the spin the wheel if I ain't gonna let it spin. Uh, but the Titans, they're at the point where Cam Ward. What do you think his upside is? Like who I don't. What's the limit to this team? They took a quarterback at pick one, Nick. A quarterback that I like. Like, could they win the division? Alec Ailminer, that wide receiver, I really like him. He's a route runner. He played like Jackson Smith in the Jigba. Like he just gets open. Um, Tony Pollard, like him with a good quarterback, he's shown us that he could play with a good quarterback. You know, like if he has somebody to help him move. Um, Cam Ward might be that. Like Cam Ward is nice, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, I'm asking you because I think Cam Ward is so legit that he could end off this season as the best quarterback in this division. You know, like he nice. He nice. Um, the defense last year was pretty good. They got Armani Hooker and Xavier Woods, but the real reason I'm bringing that up is because they also got Kevin Winston Jr. This guy would have been a first round pick last year, but he got hurt, and then he came again this year. He recovered from the injury and played amazing. He went in the second round though because teams were, he had a big injury. I forgot what it was. Like he tore ACL though, but like he came back last year and showed that he's locked and loaded out of Penn State, and that secondary is nasty with him because they already got L'Jarius Sneed, and I think he legit player. Jeffrey Simmons, the D line, they had Savondre Sweat pop off last year, and Sebastian Joseph. They add some more size, so the D line got defensive tackles on defensive tackles. Edge rush production ain't really the best over here. Who is
Yeah.
they edge rushers? Arden Key. Oh, they got Al Dejable from UCLA. He decent, but like nah. If they were to make a trade, it would be for a edge rusher. But I regret not seeing this earlier in the draft. Gunnar Helm is legit, Nick. I love Gunnar Helm. Um, dude, he's almost a special. He's a special playmaker with the ball in his hands. Xavier Retrosphere. I say his name wrong every time. I don't care, but he was killing it in OTAs. They got Gunnar. They got Cam Ward. Like almost 10. I love Cam Ward's options. I'm a Tony Pollard, Ty J. Spears, Khalil Mullins. Or I'm not gonna count Khalil Mullins. Tony Muller, Tony Pollard, Ty J. Spears, Calvin Ridley, Tyler Lockett, Van Jefferson, Alec Ailminer, Chig Okonkwo, Gunnar Helm, Xavier Retrosphere. Nick, that is 9 playmakers that I know are good. Like
Yeah.
I don't. You can't convince me that those guys aren't good. Those are 9 playmakers that he has that I know are good. Um, 9. He's even if people are hurt, this team he's gonna have people to throw to, and if they're losing games, that means he's gonna have to throw all game, and he has Tony Pollard. Now, no matter what, I'm looking at this team like fantasy farm. Cam Ward is gonna have a real good fantasy year if he's a good quarterback. The O line is good enough for him to run an offense. They got Kevin Zeitler, Nick. Like Peter Skoronski's now playing the right position. They had him playing at left tackle last year, but he's actually a guard. So their guard duo is amazing now, and they got Dan Moore to play his right position. Like this O line is good. They they almost have 10 weapons I'm confident in. They have a first round pick at quarterback and a good defense.
Yeah, their defense was really. I've been talking about this. I mean, since like even like the last season, but their defense was like looked over on. But I think their defense was actually really good last season. But it just couldn't perform because they couldn't offense couldn't stay on the field. So I mean, their defense was just out there constantly. So
Yeah, they got Brian Callahan at coach, which is a good coach. I ain't gonna lie, Cam Ward with an offensive mind like that, Nick. Whoa, are the Titans? Whoa! I'm doing all that yapping before the episode ended on how this division week. The Titans coming. The Titans are coming. Hold on, they won 3 games last year. Let's look at this. Week 1 against the Broncos.
no,
I'll give you that.
they're not beating the Rams. No,
Rams.
no, no, no. No.
All right. Half a win against the Colts.
Yep. Half a win against Texans.
Half against the Cardinals. Half against the Raiders. They're at 2 right now. Half against New England. That's 2.5. Another half against the Colts. That's 3. And I'm gonna give them 3.5 against the Chargers.
No.
Why not?
I'm stopping you there. All right, stopping you there. No.
They have a run defense, and they have no defense on the Chargers. Like the Titans have run defense, and the Titans have and the Chargers. Who's gonna stop all those? Who's gonna stop 10 weapons on the Chargers? Who's gonna stop 2 of them? The Chargers defense sucks, Nick.
Yeah, but they got Jim Harbaugh as head coach.
Yeah, and this team has Brian Callahan, that offensive coordinator. Like, I get that. Jim Harbaugh is gonna help them with defense because that's kind of where he is the mastermind of. But is he? Is he? I mean, I don't know, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I think it's 3.5. I don't trust the Chargers that much, man. I don't know why you. What do you see?
Nah, because you're giving them too many wins at this point, bro. You're giving them too much.
The thing is, the Titans, they are they're gonna be competitive. They actually are. Look, that Colts, division game. Cardinals, that's 1.5. Raiders, that's 2. New England, that's 2.5. The thing is, they're playing teams that were in 4th in their division last year. Colts is 3. This is 3.5. And then they're going into a bye week and play the Texans. If they could beat the Texans, is after a bye week.
All right, then give the Texans 1 win.
Yeah. That's, maybe. Yeah, so we'll give them an L there. But I don't think Seattle's an L, bro. Like, this is 4. Jacksonville, is that not 4.5? 5 against the Browns. 49ers, Chiefs, 5.5, 6. This is, it's like a 6-win team. They're gonna double their wins from last year. Yeah, like this team is that much better than last year, Nick. They Cam Ward got weapons on top of weapons. They're like, this team is nasty, and he played good last year. I think this team could scare you more than you think. This is the team. Because Cam Ward the reason I liked him in the draft was he played now going into the NFL. In the past 4 years, Cam Ward will played on 4 different teams. He showed me 3 of the times he'll learn the playbook in one season. You know, it's kind of a trust thing with Cam Ward. I know he's gonna know the playbook. He's done it every other time, and now he's in the big league and he's just gonna stop knowing plays. Maybe it's gonna be a little more difficult for him, but this is also like a really talented offense, and I see the type of playmakers they have. What Brian Callahan is gonna do, Gunnar Helm is gonna be catching like jet sweeps and stuff. Like Gunnar Helm is nice with the ball in his hand. Gunnar Helm and Tony Pollard, they're gonna have fun sets in the backfield together. Like those are the type of players they are, and that's the type of coach Brian Callahan is. So you talking about Jim Harbaugh, but I just think offensive coordinators like give you a higher ceiling. Like Brian Callahan do some smart stuff, bro. Where did he used to coach? Brian Callahan coaching history. I don't remember. The Bengals. Yeah. He was the Bengals offensive coordinator last year. So like, or no, 2 years ago. No. He's good. No. Brian Callahan lit on offense, bro. He know what he be doing, and the Titans about to get all that to them. A lot of fun stuff is going to be happening in Tennessee for y'all Titans fans. And the last team to talk about the division is going to be the team that most likely wins the division. CJ Stroud coming off a down year. We still probably think he's the best quarterback as we are currently speaking. If somebody comes for that throne though, if CJ Stroud has like a sophomore slump and a bad third year, and Cam Ward comes in there and is who I think he is, even if CJ Stroud has a good year, Cam Ward could compete with him, But CJ Stroud, I expect him to have a good year this year because like I was watching Texas games last year and there was so much stuff just schematic team wise going wrong, bro. Injuries, health. Just everything about this team that could go wrong did. And this year, dude, I see what they did. They trying to fix it. We remember we would talk about how many carries Nick Chubb had. Joe Mixon has. Yeah. Like, bro, he was having 30 carries a game sometimes, bro. So, Nick Chubb, yeah, that's a nice little, hopefully he could resurge and come back, or Damian Pierce could resurge and come back. So they have two guys that you're just gonna cross your fingers with could, stay healthy. Because if Joe Mixon has Nick Chubb staying healthy, they're gonna punch the ball. And while they could punch the ball, I want to talk about Jaden Higgins. Guy who I don't want to talk about him too much on this episode because I will be drafting Jaden Higgins in my fantasy league. This guy is nice. Jaden Higgins is nice, man. He reminded me of who? It's like I think he's 6'4". He's fast. No, I don't know who he reminds me of, but he's nice. Jaden Higgins is nice. At the same time, though, do I want to draft any pass catchers on this team? They have so much weapons. I might have to stay away from this team. I need to stop drafting Jaden Higgins in my mock drafts. No, they got too many pass catchers. Because Jalen Noel also played with him and they were teammates. Jaden Higgins was the outside receiver, the 6'4" fast guy that, catches stuff outside. And Jalen Noel was the twitchy slot receiver, almost like what's buddy name? Cole Beasley. Yeah. Jalen Noel is short and like he's fast though. Cole Beasley was quick. Jalen Noel more like Cooper Kupp. He's faster than Cooper Kupp actually, but Cooper Kupp is quicker. Now Cooper Kupp is like one of the smartest players I've ever seen on the field. I don't know if Jalen Noel is that yet. He'd have to win the Triple Crown and do all that stuff, but he is twitchy in the slot. Jaden Higgins is nice on the outside, and then Jalen Noel is kind of going to help Tank Dell recover. He's going to be in that Tank Dell role. And then when Tank Dell comes back, he's going to be able to do that. And then Christian Kirk, Nico Collins, this wide receiver, Xavier Hutchinson's not bad either. John Mechie, how many receivers is that? 1, 2. Like, this is the type of receiver room I want Travis Hunter in, Like, but at the same time, this is the type of receiver room, a lot of teams want. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 deep at wide receiver. 8 if you count Braxton Berrios. Like this team is deep at wide receiver. They got in total like 12 options. Like when you count running backs and tight end. Dalton Schultz is nice. Like no, this team is cool. Last year their O line was terrible, and what they did is they just replaced everyone. I like that. I like that thought of mine. I've never seen the team do that, Nick. Do you think that's like that's not terrible? If your O line sucks, why not replace everybody? I don't care if you're Laramie Tunsil. Why did my O line suck? You were part of the problem. You know, like nah, I don't hate that. They got Cam Robinson, who we know is a decent O lineman. You know, Lakeland Tomlinson, we know is decent. Jake Andrews is this who I'm thinking of. Yeah, we know he decent. You know, Jake Andrews decent. Titus Howard decent. You know, Trent Brown when he's healthy, he good. But you know, Blake Fisher decent, and Ariante Ursay, you just drafted somebody in the first round. Why not? Drew Shrugs, the one guy who did start last year that you like, you know, put him on the bench. Dude, this O-line is way better. This O-line is way better. Like they replaced everyone. And the one or two guys they did like, they have them as backup guards now. Like, I don't hate that. I don't hate that. And then this defense, we ain't gotta talk about it. Literally, this might be the best defense in the league, Nick. CJ Gardner Johnson is just the ultimate chess piece. I talked about this on the Eagles last year on how he's going to, you know, schematically confuse their defense. Kamari Lassiter, Kamari Lassiter and Jalen Petrie, they're gonna play the Cooper DeJean role next to CJ Gardner, but they have two of them. That's like, is Jalen Petrie did he was he always a nickelback, or was he ever a safety? I don't know, but all I know is this Kaylon Bullock guy. He's a bench safety. Jimmy. It's gonna be Lassiter and Petrie moving around with Gardner Johnson, confusing defenses. You're gonna have three people on one side of the quarterback's eyes, confusing you because they all play the same role of these hybrid, you know, defensive backs. And then you're gonna have Derek Stingley locking up your number one. You're gonna have Derek Stingley locking up your number one, and the other three guys confusing you. That's scary. While those guys are confusing you, Nick, Will Anderson and Daniil Hunter on the way. This defense is a problem. This defense is a problem. Yeah, this defense is a problem. Tim Settle Jr. And then they got run defense also. Wow, this defense is a problem. And if I wanted to like absolutely OD with this team, I'd probably trade for a defensive tackle or O lineman later on in the season, maybe a right tackle. But this team, they are like one move away from Super Bowl. Like they get them a right tackle that's really good or a defensive tackle, maybe both in the trade deadline. This team could literally win it all, man. Week 1, they play against the Rams. That's half a win. Tampa Bay is half a win, so that's 1. Jacksonville, almost want to say a full win. That's 2. Titans, I almost want to say a full win. That's 3. 3.5 against them, the Ravens. And then, are we gonna 4.5 against Seattle? This is a full win against Seattle, yes or
no? Fuck it.
4.5. 5 against San Fran. 5.5 against Denver. They should sweep the Jaguars. Do they though? Do they sweep the Jaguars? Or are we just gonna give them 1.5 and make it 6?
Maybe. I'm not even too sure.
Yeah, let's just make it 6. 6.5, 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6.5. 7. 6. 8, they're gonna beat the Colts. 8.5 against Kansas. 9.5 against the Cardinals. 10.5 against the Raiders. 11, maybe 12. Like this, Nick. If CJ Stroud did get hurt last year, bro. This like a 12-win team. They got the best defense. They got crazy wide receivers. That's why the division looks so obvious. They just got like a 12-win team up in here. They got a bully. There's a bully in this division. There is a bully in here, but with the divisions, that's really it. Like, no, that's it. Texans got it, bro. Texans got it, bro. Before we end off the episode, we're gonna do a couple shorts and then we out of here. Nick, can you name me your AFC South standings?
One I got Texans. Hold on. Trying to. Yeah, one I got Texans. 2 I got Colts. 3 I got Titans. 4 I got Jacksonville.
Okay. All right, you guys me.
All right. Name me your AFC South standings.
At number 1, I have the Houston Texans. At number 2, I have the Tennessee Titans. At number 3, I got the Jacksonville Jaguars. At 4, I got the Indianapolis Colts. All right, Nick. I want you to keep 5 and cut 5 of these players. I said that cool.
What do you want to do? Keep 4, cut 4.
No. Oh wait. You're right. I didn't say cool. All right, Nick. I want you to keep 3 and cut 5. Wait, no.
Keep 3, cut 5. No.
Hold on. Let me do the math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, Nick. I want you to keep 3 and cut 4 of these players.
All right.
The 4 is Buckner.
Forrest Buckner. I'll probably keep him. I'll keep him.
Eric Armstead.
Cutting.
L'Jarius Sneed.
It's 3 and cut 4, right?
Yeah.
I'll keep him.
Josh Allen.
Guess we're keeping Josh Allen.
All right. So the 3 players we're going to cut are all on the Texans. You got Neil Hunter, Will Anderson, and Derek Stingley.
That's crazy.
Cut. Yeah, no, Texas team, yeah, that's terrible. And that's what you get for drafting every Texas player in the draft, man.
I guess.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Hey, that's the first time, not your time. No. I think you went over 4.
Nah, that's fucked, man. But I brought her so many defensive shits. If it was like, oh, like keep 4, like keep 3, cut 4, like running backs, like in the whole NFL, then like that's a little different.
Yeah. There's so many positions.
Much offensive players, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's hard.
Yeah, I feel you, man. All right, I got a would you rather for you. This is a Jonathan Taylor edition. Oh wait, hold on. Would you rather Jonathan Taylor edition? Yeah, bro, doing too much talking, man. Devon A-Chain.
Man. I'm still gonna take JT.
Derrick Henry. Ashton Genty.
JT right now.
Josh Jacobs. Kyron Williams,
JT.
Christian McCaffrey,
Christian McCaffrey.
Alvin Kamara,
Jonathan Taylor.
Chase Brown.
Jonathan Taylor. Easy.
All right, yeah. All right, yeah. I just like. Oh wait, what? Last one. Bucky Irving.
Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah. Okay. I got a would you rather for you. This is a Joe Mixon edition. I'm gonna name you a couple players. You tell me would you rather them or Joe Mixon? Aaron Jones,
Joe Mixon.
Chase Brown,
Joe Mixon.
Jonathan Taylor,
Jonathan Taylor.
Kyron Williams,
Joe Mixon.
Omarion Hampton,
Joe Mixon.
Alvin Kamara,
Joe Mixon.
Bucky Irving,
Joe Mixon.
Okay. Kenneth Walker.
Joe Mixon.
Yeah. Oh wow, you a Kenneth Walker fan too? Okay. All right, I got two more for you, and then we out of here. I got a would you rather for you. This is the Brian Thomas Jr. edition. I'm gonna name you a couple players. You tell me would you rather them or Brian Thomas Jr. Stephon Diggs.
Brian Thomas Jr.
Why did I say that name? Tyreek Hill.
Brian Thomas Jr.
Nico Collins.
Brian Thomas.
CD Lamb.
CD Lamb.
Malik Neighbors.
Brian Thomas.
Devonta Smith.
Brian Thomas.
AJ Brown.
Brian Thomas.
Terry McLaurin.
Brian Thomas.
Mike Evans.
Ooh, Brian Thomas.
Drake London.
Brian Thomas.
You like Brian Thomas? Me too. Yeah, I'm not talking about taking him in the second round. Like, I love Brian Thomas too.
I think he's something special, bro.
Yeah, me too. Me too. And last thing we got, and then the episode is over. We got Nico Collins. Or I got a would you rather for you, Nico Collins edition. Did I do that for Brian Thomas or did I yap again?
I don't even remember.
I think would you rather. I think I yapped. I got a would you rather for you, Brian Thomas edition. Bro, yeah, I did yap because I said Brian Thomas Jr. and shit. I was just so used to doing it like that, bro. All right, though. I got a would you rather for you, Nico Collins edition. I'm looking for some names. Marvin Harrison Jr.
Nico Collins.
Puka Nacua.
Puka.
Devontae Adams.
Nico Collins.
Drake
No. Devontae Adams. I'm switching.
All right. Drake London.
Nico Collins.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
DJ Moore.
Nico Collins.
AJ Brown.
AJ Brown.
Devonta Smith.
Nico Collins.
Malik Neighbors.
Malik Neighbors.
George Pickens.
Nico Collins.
Yeah. Garrett Wilson.
Nico Collins.
All right. All right.
Garrett Wilson is a nice though. I still have faith in Garrett Wilson, bro.
I'm looking at it. He just got paid too. In dynasty drafts, I would take Garrett Wilson. In fantasy draft, how do you feel about Justin Fields?
Justin Fields is just man.
Yeah, but Justin Fields when that year with DJ Moore, he did real good with DJ Moore, you know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, this team has Tyrod Taylor as the backup. Tyrod Taylor, if anything, he'll come and save the day for Garrett Wilson, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
O-line
just
is good.
I'm just not drafting no Jets players, bro.
Yeah, that's the thing about it. I like drafting players on good teams. Jets
I don't know about all that, bro. Because they play tough opponents too. They play Bills, which is a good defense. Patriots are notoriously known for a good defense, bro. They got plays on them twice a year. You know what I mean? It's just it's a fucking
low scoring division besides the Bills.
Yeah.
Yeah, them themselves, bro. They're not a team that's gonna score that much. They're gonna hopefully rely on their max cornerback, Brian Thomas. Brian Thomas and Garrett Wilson got paid and never played a playoff game. I love the NFL. Like he never got to prove anything. Sauce Gardner just got paid. You know what? I need to put some pads on. You feel me? Like what? I need to start holding people, bro. Oh exactly, man, let me stop, man.
They're fucking bro. Jesse is just I don't even know, bro.
Yeah, they handing out money, man. But
here you go. Here you want some money? Here you go.
Yeah,
well, we're still gonna be a 6-7 win team though, so just take your bag.
Yeah, bro. Well, we in New York with it, even though we really in Jersey. We gonna call ourselves New York, and we make a bad boy. You feel me? Why not?
That's all I'm saying. The only New York team I jack is Buffalo, bro. That's the only New York football team that I jack, bro. Because I don't. Nah, fucking Jersey, bro. Really? We're gonna call them New York when they're from Jersey.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah,
they were saying there's like rumors that the Jets might actually
separate themselves.
Yeah, they might separate themselves sooner rather than later. I think they got like another few years left on their lease with MetLife or whatever, and they were thinking about going to like either Manhattan or like Nassau and Long Island.
I'm about to see how much does a stadium cost.
Fucking a lot of money
to own. A few million to billions. 6. Okay. My problem is, why are you paying Sauce Gardner and Garrett Wilson if you don't got a stadium? You need to start. Man, they need to spend their money on the right things. What? You sharing a field and you giving Sauce Gardner a max deal? That's your problem. That's your problem, man. Anything else we got to say for the episode? Anything else happened in the NFL? TJ Watt got a bag. Will Levis out for the season.
Yeah, I mean, not really going on right now.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just OTAs going on right now, practice.
Yeah, literally. But thank you everybody for tuning in.
We're close. We're close.
Hey, September or October? Wait, is September after August?
Yeah, September's after.
Oh, so soon as like school start for me, and school like on my ass. So NFL season here. Yeah, school on my ass. So that means NFL here. Fuck it.
I mean, Hall of Fame games next Thursday.
Oh yeah, no. The season start when the Hall of Fame games start for me. What? Yeah. What is it? Is it always the Steelers?
No, it's Chargers Lions.
Okay. What do the Hall of Fame? Bro, I thought it was always the Steelers.
They just be playing at like the Hall of Fame stadium in like Ohio, and then they just.
That's when they do like the Hall of Fame inductions.
I don't know. I think it's just they called the Hall of Fame game for some reason. I don't fucking know.
Bro, I remember last year, like Hall of Famers were there. I feel like for some reason, I feel like that might be the day they get inducted into the Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame game, NFL. an annual preseason game held in Ohio, kicking off the Pro Football Hall of Fame enrichment week. This week it would be, yeah, you can. But Hall of Fame enrichment week. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like this is the week where like a couple Hall of Famers get inducted. Uh I want to see what Hall of Fame enrichment week is. Um what who man the class of 25 is Eric Allen, Jared Allen, Antonio Gates, and Sterling Sharp. So yeah, the Hall of Fame game is like their game type beat. I don't know. I just remembered it was something like that, bro. I want to see who it was in 2024 when we out of here. 2024, it was who was it last year? Yeah, Dwight Freeney, Devin Hester, Andre Johnson, Julius Peppers, and Patrick Willis. I do kind of remember that. I remember Dwight Freeney and Julius Peppers no matter what. And Devin Hester. Andre Johnson was a dog. Man, we're gonna have to do some all time would you rather's in the future. But thank you everybody for tuning in. Have a nice day and God bless.